Hiya! So I finally decided to do a makeup video. By no means a professional, I'm completely self-taught. I just thought it's something fun to do because I do my makeup probably once a week for work and it's normally quite dramatic looks. So today I went for sort of a gold smoky eye. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So if you'd like to find out how I did it, keep watching. So I'm not actually going to do my brows today because I'm just going to put some brow mascara in them. I want a kind of fluffy look and quite natural, so I'm not actually going to fill them in. I am going to put some base on though, eyeshadow base, which I use the P. Louise base in shade 2, which is just the best. So I just put a bit on a concealer brush, which is a brush from Amazon or eBay. It's really cheap, and I just place it all over my eyelid. If I'm doing heavy-ish eye makeup, I always start with my eyes first, just so that anything that falls underneath then obviously can be wiped away before I start my foundation. This eyeshadow base is so amazing, it doesn't actually need to be set, but because I've just moisturised my face and it's quite creamed, I am actually going to set it with a bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm using a Spectrum kabuki, sort of long kabuki brush, and I'm just going to set that. I'm then going to go in with this yellowy shade called Sandalwood from the OPV Ocean palette. I am wearing a yellow PVC type costume, I think, tonight. So I'm going to do like a yellow and gold kind of thing, I think. We'll see what happens. So I'm just going to use that as a transfer colour. Oh, it's quite yellow. Gosh. Okay, so I'm just putting that in my crease with a fluffy brush. I'm then going to use the colour GOAT, Goat, from the Violet Voss Pro hashtag palette. And I'm going to put that also in my crease, but also blending it more onto my actual eyelid. And this is an MSQ brush and also another cheap brush from Amazon. I need to get some new brushes. I'm going to then go back in with the Real Techniques yellow, the brush that I used for the yellowy colour, and just blend the two colours together. Okay, I feel like this is the colours of like Scouts or brownies or something, yellow and brown. I'm not actually feeling it that much. I might actually put a bit of gold on the crease, which is like, I never do. I only do matte colours on the crease, but I just feel like it's a bit, ugh. So I'm going to use this colour Throwback from the OPV palette and this another brush from an eBay pack. Can't even tell you the name, but it's half decent. So I'm just going to put that in between these colours to try and blend them out and give them a bit more depth. Okay, that's slightly better. I'm then going to use a gold. I'm going to use this colour Lit from the OPV, from the hashtag palette, and this MAC shadow brush. And just place it on the outer corners of my actual lid. Right, I'm then going to use my NYX Glitter Primer and another cheap brush from Amazon or something, just to put this glitter primer on the centre of my eyelid, just into like a coney kind of shape. I'm then going to use the pigment Famous from Peaches and Cream, which are just the best pigments ever, and another cheap Primark brush, just to place it on my lid. It's a beautiful colour. I'm then going to use this colour here from the James Charles Morphe palette. I'm not sure the name because the bit of plastic's gone. I think it is Ring Light. And I'm going to use that just to highlight under my brow. And also on the inner corner here. Okay, so I've just removed the makeup from under my eye, the fall off. And then I'm just going to spray it with this fixing spray Professional Fixer, which is like really strong. It's like hairspray, but yeah, I got it from a dance contract I did, so it's like stage makeup and it makes it stay. Okay, for face, I'm just going to cover up any blemishes with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer in the shade 3W. I'm not actually too blemishy at the minute, but I'm going to cover up my bags. And then use it's taking my breath away, beauty blender to just dab it in. Do you know what? I completely forgot to do primer. But I'm just not going to do it today and see what happens, because I think primer's a bit of a myth in some ways. I moisturise my face. Maybe I'm using the wrong one. I use the Yves Saint Laurent Touch Eclat Blur Primer, which is supposed to be good, but I don't feel it does that much. It obviously feels in the pores and things, but I'm not going to wear it tonight. So I'm now going to use my Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay. It hasn't got the label in it, but it is that foundation with this brush I got from Primark the other day. Actually, it was quite good. And this is going to be way too brown for my face, wrong colour completely, but my body is browner because I've got some tan on, so no judging. Then just going to blend it in by dabbing my beauty blender. I did actually overestimate the colour of my body. It's not actually matching that much, so I'm going to have to bronze my neck, which is pretty cute. Anyway, I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C85 to basically contour, so doing the highlight part of my contour. Blending it with my beauty blender. Then I'm going to do the same on the other parts of my face. Under the cheekbone. In a spiderweb shape on my forehead. Oh god. Slightly down the nose. Blending it out. So I'm just setting it under my eyes, quite thick, so that when I do my eyeshadow under my eyes, I can wipe off any excess eyeshadow drop. I'm gonna then go back in with the goat colour from the hashtag palette with a really thin brush, cheap brush, and just do close to my lash line. I'm then going to use this orangey colour called Savage from the hashtag palette with this Estee Lauder brush from a set, and just blend it out slightly. Then going to use this brush that I used earlier from Real Techniques and go back in with the yellow from the Ocean palette, which is called Sandalwood, just to blend that all out. So I'm doing the reverse of what I did on the upper eyelid. Then going to use my Rimmel London black eyeliner pencil just to do on the waterline. Then going to use my Hoola Benefit bronzer with a big fluffy Spectrum brush to bronze my face. I'm then going to go in with this Lamora brush with the same Hoola bronzer. This is just more of a dense brush, so it gives more of an intense colour, so I'm just going to do that right on the hairline. I'm going to then use this Lamora Precision Angled Contour brush with the same Hoola bronzer just to go along my nose and contour my nose. Can then use the brush that I used to put on the setting powder with, just to make sure it's nice and blended and there's no harsh lines. So just putting my tatty lashes on in TL Mitchell. I've had my eyelashes permed so they're all sticking together. I then use scissors to get the inner bit in. Everyone gets scared when I do it. Whilst they dry down, I'm just going to do my brows. So I'm going to use this brow and lash gel from CYO. It's just a clear one, just to make them stand up. Then I'm going to use this Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in dark brown, just to add some colour to them. Then I'm going to use some eyelash colours just to really staple my lashes to the fake lashes. Then going to add some mascara. I'm using the Falsies Push Up Drama from Maybelline. I use a lot of Maybelline. Then I'm going to put mascara on the bottom as well. For highlight, I'm going to use the Doll Beauty highlight in Shine Bright. I like doing my highlighter first because I then like the blusher to kind of make it less of a sharp line. I'm going to then go in with this MUA shimmer highlighter just because it's got a bit of a more goldy tone. Then going to add some blusher, which is MAC Dolly Mix, it's called. Then going to add a few freckles I do have natural freckles, I'm just recreating them. Using my James Charles palette with these two colours, which are No Beans and 10% Off. And just dabbing them over here. I then just tap them in with my finger just to blend them in. For lips, I'm going to use the Florma lip pencil in 202. And then I'm going to use this Milani lipstick in Matte 69 MAC Beauty. And then I'm going to use this goldy kind of lip colour I've got in Bronze Shimmer from MAC. Just over the top. Then I'm going to use a Kiko lip gloss in colour 18, 3D Hydra lip gloss. And that is it. And then going to set with the Fix Plus from MAC, which has got a bit of a goldy tinge to it. I don't know if you can see, which is nice. That just came out in such a massive, I don't know if you can see it, because this has got gold in it though. That's going to have all little gold specks over my face. Over it, whatever. So that is the finished look. So this is the finished look. Excuse my top. Yeah, so I'm fairly happy with it. There's obviously things that could be better, but yeah, so this will be my finished look for tonight. So thank you for watching my first makeup video. Yeah, I guess I may do another one. I don't really know. It's gone all right, I think. I don't really know. But if you enjoyed it, then give it a like. I think that's what you do. Follow me. But yeah, thank you so much.